Let's get this on the road. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Doom, 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 doom. Wrong background. Boop, boop. That's funny. This one. Haha. And then I think that's good. I think that's good. That's hilarious. Cool, cool. And then we gotta grab this darn. We gotta grab this darn diggity dingity ding right there. Put that up on screen. Window, property, click, click, boom, bada boom, bada ka-chow. There we go. What is up, Evan? Oh, and then we get this weirdo kid in here. Oh, he's in school, isn't he? No, no, he is here. There he is. Oh shit, I just realized my headphones aren't even connected. There we are. What's up?
Not totally untrue,
What?
but how dare you?
What? What?
You called me a weirdo kid.
Yeah, you really are. So am I.
Eh. Yeah.
Actually, we're going to that one. You do it. Oh yeah, buddy, you like that? Gotta buy Odin some dog food today.
All right.
All right, nicotine. Help me out here, bud.
Pardon? Oh. I was like, what?
I'm talking to my inanimate objects, like a normal sane person would. Give you support,
Totally.
buddy.
All right. How's everyone's live today? Life today? Life. Yeah.
Life. Life. Oh man, what is consciousness evidence of? A brain. And there's no way to disprove him too. Yeah, no shit. There's no way for you to disprove unicorns, dumbass.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. It's just faith. We have no problem with that.
Yesterday, I ended up writing down as much as I possibly could, but I got some damn good thought processes going for the fine-tuning argument. And then also the science behind it. And I learned that the argument that they use for the probability, quote unquote, isn't actually probability. It's a, what's it called? A number of scientists have shared are not probabilities, but instead sensitivity analysis, stating that if the constants change currently, then bye-bye life, but there is zero probable comparison. The scientists have never said that the probability of it becoming the way that it actually is negative or unlikely. Yeah. They're saying that the analysis of if it changed right now is what would be impossible.
Mm.
Gotta love them good old Christians twisting shit.
Yeah. Also, I think I sent you the video. It was about.
I probably didn't watch it.
Oh yeah, I thought you'd like. It was about fine tuning actually, and it was by one of the people who theists often misconstrue his words.
Maybe I did watch it.
Maybe, yeah. It was an equation he did, and theists often misunderstand, misinterpret what he says.
Yep. They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Kennedy wants to join up. I'm gonna wait until we have some more people up in here. What is up, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? We're gonna wait a little longer, give YouTube and TikTok a chance to get in.
Let's get to at least 10 viewers before we let people in on TikTok.
I don't have super fans unlocked, Aaron. I don't think you can become a super fan because you're the I've had quite a few people try to become super fans, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried to do it.
I have to unlock super fans, of which has not happened yet. The second I have super fans unlocked, I will tell everyone about it. You know what, Alyssa, kiss my ass. Matthew, thank you for the roses. Yo, what's up, MS? I was up until like 4 in the fucking morning studying.
Dude.
Oh my god, it worked! All right, well, we are gonna stay live on YouTube, I guess. TikTok just got taken the fuck down. That's crazy. TikTok literally just got shut down for harassment and bullying. It is closed down till the 3rd. So, YouTube, you're my number one right now. I get reported for harassment so often, it's crazy. So we're going to put the link up, and YouTube is going to be the way, the truth, and the life. I know, it's crazy. I'm gonna email TikTok real quick. I don't have an email from them. What is up, Kent? How's it going? God, that is hilarious. We just got a short-term 3-day ban from TikTok for harassment and bullying. How crazy is that? So, all right, we'll continue over here on YouTube. Let me get my stuff set up to specifically look at YouTube. YouTube is not as active as the TikTok is, but we can still do this over here. I've still got a call that we can do. I got to get my dog outside. He really wants to go outside. So I'm going to get the call screen up on screen. I'm also going to make a video for it. Post the link. Yeah, I'm going to post the link. I'm getting a lot of messages as well from TikTok. Everyone's telling me how to contact TikTok and get the stream back up. Okay, so let's see if I can do this real quick. Puppy is doing good. Let's go ahead and get the link up. Let's get this link up. That is crazy. Looks like I'm gonna have to literally stop cursing in total. That's hilarious. All right, let's get link up. We'll do that. Customize. There we go. Copy link. All right, here's the link to join. We got that up. All right. We'll keep that there. I'm going to take my dog out real quick, and then we will continue over here on YouTube, guys. You must have offended the Pearl Clutchers. Yeah, pretty much. I get reported quite often for harassment and bullying. Usually it doesn't actually come down to anything. I'm guessing it was some of the people that just joined, like literally just now. I'm guessing because I had 2 people join up and they were like, they said something about like, you're stupid or what about this? And I'm like, nah, you're a dumbass because this is the answer to that. And then I fucking got kicked off. That's hilarious. Right as we got some super chat as well. Yes, Cody, you need to work on your bad side manner. On my bedside manner. Oh, it's ridiculous, dude. This is the freaking... I have the TikTok and YouTube and everything set up for 18 and older. If you cannot handle mature language, the hell are you doing talking to adults? Wait, you said dumbass? Oh, the horror. Exactly. Yeah, if you think 2 + 2 = 5, you are a dumbass. Sorry to hurt your fucking feelings, you pathetic Neanderthal. All right, I'm going to throw my dog outside. What's up, Odin? It's cold as hell, people. As hell? All right, bud, let's go. Oh, is it cold? Damn. All right. We're over here on the YouTubes. Appreciate y'all being here. I think we're all alone now. We'll get some people. YouTube's been catching up with TikTok in speeds of chat and size. I need to get... All right. You must call in. Yep. We have... All right, we've got 2 callers. Hello. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, there you are. How are you doing?
So,
Yeah, you're
wait, can you hear
18,
me?
right? Yep. Yes, can you hear me?
You asked...
Yeah, first,
are you over the age of 18? About the evidence of God,
yeah,
right?
Are you over the age of 18?
Okay, so here he is.
Are you over the
So
age of 18?
the reason why. So the reason why.
I'm gonna have to keep you muted. Dude, I'm asking you a simple question. Are you over the age of 18? And then I'm gonna ask you another question.
In religions and stuff.
He's still talking. My mic must not be on. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Are you over the age of 18?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. You can hear me now. Which
Okay.
God do you believe in?
Well, here's the thing. I'm a Gnostic, which means I practice a religion called Gnosticism. Sometimes I practice Kabbalah. Sometimes I practice spiritual
Do you believe a
religions and
God
stuff.
made everything?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. Why?
Well, that's what I'm getting to. The fact is, and stuff, if
Facts
you really,
require evidence.
well, here's the thing. You
No,
ever
facts
heard
require
of the
evidence.
Plurima? The Plurima.
Facts require evidence. What evidence do you have for your God?
What do I have?
Yeah, what evidence do you have that your
Well,
God
in
is
the
real?
Bible, it says, in the
Well, yeah,
Bible,
but in
it's,
Spider-Man, it also says Peter Parker. I don't give a fuck what the Bible says. Why should you trust the Bible?
you know what? Forget the Bible.
Right.
And I'm going to, because
Right.
we're
You
going
want
to
to know
talk
why
about,
we forget the Bible? Because Genesis 1:1 says that the earth was made before the sun. Like, that's
yeah,
fucking stupid. The Bible
I'm
doesn't
going
know
to
what it's
tell you,
talking about.
as I said, I'm a Gnostic. So I practice gnosis, which is knowledge, higher knowledge and stuff,
Yeah, no, you
understanding
don't.
of the of the
What evidence do you
cosmos.
have for it?
Now, unlike the Bible and stuff, gnosis is
What
not.
evidence
It's a.
do you have? I don't
It's
care
an.
about your
It's
anecdotal
an or.
stories. I know what
It's an oral
Gnosticism is.
tradition. It's an oral tradition,
Yeah,
which
what evidence
means,
do you have that there's a God?
well,
You
think
keep on
about it.
running in
We live
circles.
in.
Yeah, think about it.
We
What evidence
exist.
do you have?
We live in a universe, right?
Yeah, which
You exist.
expanded
I
in the Big Bang
exist.
Theory 13.8 billion years ago. What evidence do you have that a God did that?
Well, think about it. There's evil in the world, right?
There is right and wrong in accordance with subjective morality.
Yes, but there's a right and a wrong, right?
Subjectively,
And therefore,
dude. Subjectively.
and
Morals are
all
subjective.
and all beginnings have an end, right?
Dude, what evidence do you have that your God made the universe? And what evidence do you have that the universe will end?
Everything will have to have originally start at a single point, right?
Yeah, it's called the singularity of the Big Bang Theory, dude. There's
The
already
singularity,
explanations for
right?
this. Have you ever
So
paid attention
something
in
has
school
to
before?
cause it. Something has to cause it.
No. You have zero understanding of science, huh?
Well, evolution, and basically has a cause and stuff. One thing leads to another.
Yeah, chemicals, dude. It's
Yeah, but
chemistry that started
yeah,
evolution. We got abiogenesis that explains that.
everything. You ever heard of
Man, you are pivoting like crazy.
You ever heard of vibrational frequencies and stuff?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with your supernatural horse shit.
I'm not talking about the supernatural and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm talking
you are.
about
What evidence do you have
metaphysical.
for a God? Metaphysics,
I'm talking about
supernatural. You're talking about a God that is supernatural. You know what supernatural means? Things that go against the laws of nature.
I'm not talking about supernatural. I'm talking about metaphysical mysticism and stuff.
Dude,
like
holy fuck. Literally the definition of supernatural, you dumbass. Let's pay attention a little bit, please. For the love of your God, please pay attention. What evidence do you have? I don't give a fuck about your story. I don't give a fuck about your testimony.
All right, you want evidence?
ChatGPT is not going to help you, buddy.
Oh, I'm not looking up ChatGPT and stuff. All right, here's my evidence. Since everyone, the gods of the world and people say that nothing existed prior to chaos, I shall demonstrate that they are all mistaken, since they do not know the origins of chaos and its roots. Here's the demonstration. how agreeable it is to all people to say that chaos is darkness. Actually, chaos comes from a shadow that's been called darkness.
Define chaos, you dumbass. Stop reading from ChatGPT.
I'm not reading from ChatGPT.
What are you reading from? Because this is literally a script. You're literally reading a script right now. You're not talking to me as a fucking human.
No, I'm trying to tell you and stuff. This is
You're trying to tell me. Okay, what the fuck is chaos?
All right, the
You
shadow
ever
comes.
read Chaos Theory?
All
There
right,
is
so
order
the
in
shadow,
chaos.
the shadow comes
What
from
shadow,
something existing
dude?
from the beginning.
What shadow?
The chaos. I just
What
told
shadow?
you. The shadow, which is darkness.
What darkness?
The dark. The shadow comes from something
What
existing
shadow?
from the beginning.
What darkness?
I just told you. Chaos. The chaos that is darkness.
Chaos is not a tangible fucking shadow, dude. What are you talking about? How many drugs are you on a daily basis?
Quit interrupting me.
No, I'm going to call you out when you say 2 + 2 is 5, because you sound like a dumbass, and I'm trying to help you out here. How the fuck is a shadow chaos?
All right, so
if I shine my shadow on the wall, that is chaos? What? Do you see how stupid this is?
Have you ever heard of the allegory of the cave by Plato?
Holy fucking shit. Can you demonstrate evidence that your God made the universe?
There is evidence in this
you have brought up the beginning so many times.
Read the allegory of the cave by Plato.
Oh my God. Read any book. Please, for the love of your God, open any book. Have you ever
And he wasn't even a Christian. He wasn't even a Christian. He was a Plato. He lived.
Jesus Christ. You're not listening, are you? You're just waiting for your turn.
Plato was a Greek philosopher.
Dude.
All right, fine.
You want me to demonstrate the start of the universe? There was a singularity that had an inflationary period into an expansion of the known observable universe, and through gravity and other means, we got planets. That's how we came to be. How do you know that a god did any of that?
No, because as you know, the universe is based off of formulas, algorithms.
Shut the fuck up and be quiet. We have the Hubble telescope and CMB radiation to know that there was an expansion, you dumb son of a bitch. So now what you have to do is, since you're saying no, it was God, demonstrate. This isn't metaphysics, dude. This is empiricism. Do you know how philosophy fucking works?
Yes, I studied it for 5 fucking years.
Well, go get a fucking refund for your degree, because it's going fucking nowhere. You don't remember shit from it. You have no fucking idea how it works. What is epistemology, dude?
Look, man, I studied mysticism.
What is epistemology?
Fine, I'll look it up real quick.
Oh, shit. I thought you studied this for 5 fucking years, you dumbass. Now you're a liar.
Scientific knowledge.
You are literally a liar. You just lied.
No.
You just lied.
No. You want to know why?
You just lied. What is epistemology?
No, because...
What is epistemology?
You want...
Shut the fuck up.
No,
what is epistemology?
You want to know the difference between your belief...
Get off of your fucking script. What is epistemology?
Because the reason being is because you're looking through this through a European viewpoint. You're looking through this through a European viewpoint. I'm looking through this through the traditions of African viewpoints and stuff.
You don't know how to shut the fuck up. You have made so many incoherent claims. Oh, he left. Jesus fucking Christ. That was pathetic. All right. While we wait for the next caller, we did have another caller. He left the waiting room, though. I'm going to see if I can't get a hold of TikTok. Why you gotta be so dumb? Don't forget your blood pressure meds. I got this. This works. Nicotine and caffeine. Yes, please. Everyone knows that African shit is magical as fuck and real. Honestly, this might be a good crossover to promote your YouTube, right? Apparently. What else we're gonna do is just make a video on it. All right, for those of you that were in the TikTok, you know that it got shut down for a few days, so we're still on YouTube though. We are still over on YouTube. Go check out the YouTube link in bio. Yeah, it's guys, if you want to say you have something as a truth, you have to demonstrate it. Metaphysics metaphysics are abstract equations to make sense of the world as we know it to a degree that we can, right? They still have to follow logic. But if you're going to bring your abstract into the actual world, you have to demonstrate it. Not them seeking you out on YouTube to argue with you. That's power. That'd be awesome. Getting this published on TikTok. That was terrible timing too, because Aaron was trying to subscribe to the super chat or whatever it's called. That was horrible timing. I was trying to actually explain on TikTok as well. I don't actually have those super chat things unlocked yet. I have to have like 5,000 followers, I think, something like that. All right, Odin is ready to come inside. I'll be back. We'll leave that one off. All right, there we go. Got a video promoting the YouTube. Nobody is in. All right. I wish there was a way for them to ask for a display name. Cool. Yeah, we have to have a display name. We're going to replace the link. So we're going to delete this link. There's that one. We'll pin that. That way they have to have a name because multiple people end up joining and then I have to like, they don't have names or anything. So when you guys join, put a name on there. Behold, I am the blah 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 blah. Sorry, was that supposed to be taken seriously? All right. Now let's get a link for YouTube going.
Information can
open app, click product not as described. Boom. Keep the product.
There we go. Get that. Hop over here, hop over there, hop over here. Hop into the Discord. click, ka-chow. All right, we should be good. Gonna force everyone from TikTok over to YouTube. Everyone has to come over here. No TikTok live. Yeah, super sad about it. TikTok is a shithole except for those channels who teach you other languages. I get reported for harassment and bullying on a daily basis, and finally, the TikTok gods said "fuck you" to me and got rid of me. So I'm banned from streaming for 3 days. Study the mystical texts. You're the one with the claim, dude. It's not my job to prove you wrong, dumbass. It's your job to prove yourself right. If I tell you, check your microphone, what's wrong with my microphone? Is my microphone not okay? It looks like it's okay. I do need to turn my mic up, so I'm going to go into my computer settings and see if I can get this turned up a bit. I can't hear you unless you're yelling. Here, what if we... Really, you can't hear me unless I'm yelling? You need to turn your mic up. All right, let's see if we can... Is this any better? Test, 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 test. We're going to turn it up a little bit more as well. Test, 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 test. Is that any better? What if I do this? Is this any better? Testy, 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 testy. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Damn, you guys are gonna... I'm like going in deep into my settings. Go into audio settings. It's gotta be... a way for me to adjust this in depth. Settings. I'm already in settings. Where's my volume mixer? Alright, what about system sounds? There we are. Alright, recording. We got our blue snowball. Why is that not default? We gotta set that as default. That's hilarious. Alright, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I ruined it. Nope, I didn't. There it is. Test that. Okay, and then test that. Test, 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 test. Okay, that's looking good. Maybe I need to get rid of some of the... See if we can't fix some of these filters that I have up. I've got some noise suppression on here. What if I get rid of this? Delete. Alright, how's this audio? Is this any better? I keep wanting to give you advice, Cody, and then I remember that you're the one with the stream. It was... Oh, we do have someone that is wanting to join in. It's better now? Yeah, I think it was just the filters I had on my mic to make it sound better. Hello, hello, hello.
All right.
There you are. I'm going to turn you up a little bit. Say hello.
Hi, this is Joe over the guy again.
All right, you're over the age of 18?
Yes.
Wonderful. Which god do you believe in?
I am who I am.
Oh, wonderful. You believe in Vishnu. I love that for you, brother. All right,
No,
why?
no, I said I am who I am.
Right, Vishnu.
No, that's Yahweh,
So
or
which God do you believe
Jehovah.
in?
Jehovah.
Oh, you're a Muslim.
No, I'm a Gnostic. No, I'm a Gnostic.
You said I am who I am.
Or a
That's from the
saint.
Torah.
Or a saint.
I am who I am is from the Torah. Muslims, Catholics, Jews, Christians all read from the Torah. So which God do you believe in? It's a pretty
Well,
simple question.
that's it. Jehovah. I believe in Jehovah. Or I, or
Right,
I
you worship Klambadrov.
Yahweh, or Yahweh.
Right,
Yeah.
you worship Klambadrov. Stop
Or
trying to speak in German. I don't know.
And
Are you the
to,
person that just called up?
yes,
Okay, you have never read the Bible or any other Abrahamic religion, both have you?
I have read the Bible. I've
So
also
who is
read.
Jehovah?
Well, Jehovah is basically I am who I am. Because if
Who
you
is
read
I
it,
am who I am?
that is I am the God of your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob,
Correct.
the
You're
God
talking
of
about the
God.
Abrahamic God, you dumbass. So that's how you respond to this. You follow the Christian or Abrahamic God. When asked a question, when asked a simple question like which God do you believe in, and you say Jehovah, I'm gonna fuck with you because you didn't answer my question. But if you answer the question correctly with a I worship the Abrahamic God, I actually am
Yes.
able to communicate with you. Because if you
Yes.
say that you believe in a God and you refuse to give me which God you believe in, and I start talking to you about fucking Vishnu, we're not going to have a very good conversation, are we? No, you need to tell me which God you believe in so that we're on the same playing ground. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay, I'm glad that something finally made sense to you. Good boy. Now, explain your God to me and why you believe in this God.
Why I believe in this God? You ever heard of emanations?
No, and that's not proof of your God.
Really?
No, it's not.
Well, you know what a frequency is. And
Where you went
concept.
down this route, dumbass.
Well, the emanation. Well,
How is frequency your God?
Emanations are like, well, they're concepts and stuff. They're concepts and
Yeah,
stuff.
a
They're
concept
conscious.
in metaphysics is not true in actual world. Have you ever studied philosophy? You
It's
lied already
life.
that you have a 5
It's life,
degree.
vital force, or
Don't try
being,
and talk over
generation,
me, bitch.
or period.
Have you ever actually studied philosophy, or did you lie to us?
Yes, I've actually studied philosophy.
Good boy. That's a good way to answer a question. When I ask you a yes or no question, you say yes or no, and not go on about fucking mysticism as an explanation for an easy yes or no question. Now, since you have studied these things supposedly, what is the difference between metaphysics and epistemology?
Okay, again, epistemology,
Okay, again.
that'd be the scientific knowledge.
No, dumbass.
All right. All right.
Can I ask you?
Can I ask you a question?
No, you can shut the fuck up and answer my fucking questions.
No,
You said
have
you
you
studied
read
philosophy.
the Zohar?
Shut the fuck up. You said you've studied philosophy. What is epistemology?
I've studied Jewish philosophy, African philosophy, African philosophies.
You haven't studied shit.
I studied African philosophies.
You haven't studied shit.
And stuff.
Yeah, where's your degree from?
I don't have a degree and stuff because
I'm lied. Oh.
No, because I have gnosis, which is Gnosticism.
You're such a dumbass. You're such a dumbass. How do you know what you know is true?
Because it's self-knowledge. It's
stuff.
Mysticism is knowledge from within.
No, dumbass. No,
esoteric.
No, dumbass.
Esotericism. You know what esotericism is?
Do I need to mute you again? Holy fuck. You make the mute button look like the sexiest thing on earth. You make me want to lick it. You need to learn how to be quiet. How do you know what you know is true?
Because I know, and knowledge.
How do you know what you know is true?
Because I know. Knowledge is the highest understanding.
I'm done with this dumbass. I'm done with him. I can't. I don't have time for that. Dude, you need a CAT scan ASAP. Call 811 right now, get a fucking ambulance on its way to your house, get some fucking grippy socks on, and go to the nut house. Jesus Christ. Terrence Howard. Yeah, that's what he was saying. I know because I know. That's not an explanation. That's saying the claim again. You're circular. You don't know any logic at all either. You don't know philosophy and you don't know logic. If you knew any of the things you were talking about, you would know that you were being fallacious. But instead, you decided to lie. This dude spends way too much time on Reddit. Way too much time on Reddit. Retracted. Oh, you deleted your own message, Ken? Yep, as dumb as that. For some reason, some people end up believing it's the superior knowledge no one else can access except them and the initiates. Yeah, the problem with his thoughts is he's basically accepting, what is it called? Relativism? What is that called? I have a note on it somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. I can't find my note on it. That sucks. Basically, he believes every single thing is true without reasoning nor soundness. Dumbass, Jehovah, whatever the fuck you call yourself. You can have metaphysical ideas and concepts, but they're not fucking true until demonstrated. Something like describing the color red doesn't have to be demonstrated necessarily, but if you're going to say this thing works with vibration frequencies and it makes me able to read minds, you need to demonstrate that horse crap. That's an empirical claim. You have to experience self, understand self. That is deep, esoteric truth. Only when you come to terms with the pleroma can you know. Like, you know, bruh. Pass the weed. Dumbass. Yeah, you just gotta ride the waves, my guy. I've never heard a dumb... I used to talk like that, guys. I used to talk like that. Oh my god, that's rough. Yo, you just gotta get into a higher understanding of the world, brah. You just don't know, my dude. I'm gonna turn my microphone volume up a little bit more. How's this, guys? How's this? Testing, testing, testing. How is this? It should be a lot louder now. Like, a lot louder. This should be unreasonably loud. Cody, I'm dead. Same, bruh. Same, bruh, but are we really dead? You know, have you ever heard of quantum immortality? You don't ever die, bruh. You actually go into another universe of the multiverse, which is explained by string theory, bruh. Oh my god, dude. People like that are crazy. Oh, we need grippy socks everywhere. How many mics are there? I have 2 mics. I've got my webcam mic, and I got my blue snowball. The problem with the blue snowball is it's a microphone that's meant to, like, be right next to your fucking face. And my desk, with the arm that I have, it, like, bends and breaks. So I have to have it, like, balance, almost. I'll have to get a new mic this next year. Or I at least need to get a better mic stand, I should say. I want to get the there's a couple of mics I want to get, but that's better. Now I can hear you on the big screen. I can't find the remote on the big screen. Are you watching me on a TV? That's crazy. That's crazy. You're watching me on TV? Mom, I'm on TV. Mom, I'm on TV. All right, do we have any more in there? No, we do not. No, we do not. Whoa. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Fundamentalism depends on believing that non-believers are uninformed. No, it doesn't. I always have you on the big screen. Hell yeah. I want my voice and my face to take up your entire lives. I will be the first and last thing you see every single day. My voice will be etched into your brain forever. Your families will know about me. Your children's children will know about me. They will write books about me. I will forever be, because I am who I am. You know what, Cody? Get off my grass, you damn youngster. Yes, and you have a big head. I have a big head? You think I have a big head? I don't think I have a big head. I can put you on the sound system and hear you in every room. Hell yeah. Bro turned into a schizo for a moment there. Okay, what if I say is a what dude, if what I say is a lie, how do you know something isn't true if you haven't read it? You claim the Zohar isn't true, but haven't read it? You are incapable of conversation. So first of all, if the Zohar and the were true books that explained some mystical quantum mechanics that connects all living things and proves beyond a reasonable doubt that there's a God, the scientific community would be so all over that shit. It would be plastered on every goddamn fucking news TV. It would be plastered in every newspaper. It would be plastered on every fucking billboard. It would be all over the goddamn earth. Period. Not America. It would be over the earth if that were true. So first of all, I've never heard of your horseshit book. Second of all, you refused to provide any demonstration for your book being true. Which tells me you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. You've proven you have no fucking idea about philosophy. You used fallacies, which tells me you have no fucking idea of anything about logic. You are the dumbest son of a bitch I have ever spoken with. Don't mess with the Zohar. Even Elon Musk uses the Zohar. Even Elon Musk, bro. Dude, Einstein told me unicorn farts heal broken bones. And he's the smartest man alive, therefore it's true, irregardless of any evidence supporting the claim. I don't need evidence. A smart man told me it's true. I don't need evidence. I don't need evidence. I'm just dumb as shit, bruh. Idiot. God, you're disgustingly stupid. It is literally embarrassing. let's look this shit up. He's the only person that wants to call. We're gonna look this shit up real quick. Zohar. What? Oopsie. What is the Zohar? This is just a basic Google search. The Zohar is the central text of Jewish mysticism, written in Aramaic in the late 13th century and presented as a mystical contemporary on the Torah. It is not... Dude, didn't your dumbass say that this is older than the Abrahamic God? That's hilarious. It explores the hidden nature of God, the universe, and the soul, and is considered one of the most influential works in Jewish spiritual tradition. So beautiful. Alright, let's get what it actually has. Nature of God. The Zohar describes God as infinite and unknowable, with zero fucking evidence. Creation and cosmology offers mystical accounts of how the universe came into being, with zero evidence. Soul and redemption explores the journey of the soul, its connection to the divine light, and the path to spiritual restoration, with zero evidence. Mystical psychology discusses the relationship between ego, darkness, and the true self, illuminated by God's light, with zero evidence. Your book is horseshit. Congratulations, you're a dumbass. God, people are fucking gullible. Yo, we need to get some more callers up. Do I need to come over to your houses and tickle you? Like Trump, Elon Musk is an idiot's idea of a really smart person. It's about time for me to get another cup of coffee. That might help, Cody. A salad with lettuce or coffee. Are you talking about coffee? How do you know you aren't God? Because there's no goddamn fucking evidence supporting that dumbass fucking claim. Can I make a goddamn planet? No, dumbass. Am I infinite in knowledge? No, dumbass. Can I fucking fly? No, dumbass. Did I make the earth? No, dumbass. Can I make people? No, dumbass. Jesus fucking Christ. Go study philosophy, you dumb son of a bitch. Before you fucking unalive yourself. You are so stupid. If you were an engineer, all buildings on this planet would collapse. Because you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I live in constant fear that Trump will deport my Latina mother-in-law who lives at... She gets off at 6. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I love that so much. Fuck Trump, first of all. Trump is a scumbag, piece of shit, pedophilic monster that deserves to be ripped limb from limb slowly while still conscious. Or to go foot first into a wood chipper. Like, seriously, he's disgusting. But that is a funny joke. Dude needs to end up in a Reddit NSFW post. He's gonna go on bestscore.com. We got someone wanting to call in. We got Jesus is Lord in here. Why am I not seeing these? You guys are calling out. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Jesus, call in. I think he's called in before. He's a dumbass. And the Lord said unto them, thou shalt only jerk in circles, hand job 335. Oh! I love that. I love that. I love that. And the Lord said unto them, thou shalt only jerk in circles. Hand job 335. God, I love that so much. That is awesome. If you don't believe in God, then do you believe in yourself? And if so, do you believe yourself to know everything and have experienced everything? No, dumbass. No, dumbass. How many times do I have to call you a dumbass before you shut up? You're embarrassing. People don't believe because of a lack of knowledge, but because of a lack of righteousness. You're a dumbass too. Holy crap. Let's look up the definition of the word righteousness. All right, righteousness. The quality of being morally right or justifiable. Nope, we don't believe because there's no evidence. It's not anything to do with morals. It's about facts and evidence and lack thereof. I wish you'd let him give his proof he promised when he got here. He wasn't able to get past asking dumbass questions. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever man knoweth, thou shalt he also rape. Galatians 6:7. Have you witnessed creation? Do you know the end? Have you seen the first day and watched the first night? Where were you when wars happened? Have you experienced real freedom and suffered more than all? No evidence for God. Congratulations, you're still a dumbass. Did you know that unicorn farts heal broken bones? Dude, the unicorns that live deep inside of my asshole made the universe 2 weeks ago. You just don't know it because they made it in a way to where you'd have memories as if it's been 13.8 billion years. Did you know that? Fucking idiot. You're stupid. I looked up troll in the dictionary and there was a picture of collar. I love that. That's great. How can you trust your moral compass without God? So morals, dude, Colin. Is genocide always wrong? Subjectively, in my opinion, it is wrong. And according to you, genocide is good if your God tells you to do it. Dumbass, I have better morals than you. When I'm told by the voices in my head to go off somebody, I fucking don't. And you do. Ah! Who has the better morals? Ah! What? Whoa! Abraham literally heard a voice tell him to slaughter his son like a literal sheep. And he just said, I bet, bruh. You guys are disgusting. You have no morals. Go read your Bible. You theists have never read your Bible. Yeah, they always forget how disgusting their God is. Your God slaughters innocent babies. Ya dumb nuts. Go read the Bible. It is gross. Pow! I appreciate your approach. Spot on. Good shit. Why are all the theists in comments just regurgitating scripture? Do you have anything to actually say, or do you just like being incoherent? God is not rich in mercy. He literally sends people to hell for an eternity. Or, I don't know if you heard that word, eternity. For finite crimes. He's not slow to anger. The fuck you mean slow to anger? He flooded the entire world and slaughtered many, many people in genocides, slaughtered their firstborn sons. He also sent 2 bears to maul 42 children because they mocked Elisha for being bald. He's not slow to anger. You're glad TikTok banned me today to make a lot of shorts off of this live. Love you, bro. I pray you repent and believe. I pray to Klombadrov that you find the one true God and that you learn the truth. Are you only live on YouTube? Yeah, my TikTok got taken down for harassment and bullying. So it's banned for 3 days. God sends nobody to hell. He sends literally everyone to hell. He's the judge that sends you to hell. Literally by definition in accordance with the Bible. You were literally just outside, dude. Oh, when people say 2 + 2 = 5, I call them dumbasses, and TikTok took that as bullying. I like the idea of ultimate authority when I was little because everyone was always bossy. Valid. God made hell, therefore he is the sole reason people wind up there. Yep, literally, 100%. Also, God said nothing happens that does not happen in accordance with my will. Literally, every single person that is in hell, that's according to God. That is in God's will. And if God is all-knowing, then he knew when he was making those people that they were going to go to hell, and he made them to literally just go to hell. He literally just makes people to go to hell. Your God is disgusting. He's all-knowing. He knows which people are going to commit genocides. He knows which people are going to go out and grape everyone on the street. He knew Jeffrey Dahmer was going to do what he was going to do. He knew Hitler was going to do what he was going to do, etc., 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 etc. And he still made them, and then he still sent them to hell after making them do those things. Bruh. You were just outside. All right. All right, JD's and Letterman. I need to go get a cup of coffee. These guys are crazy. All right. I just realized. Oh, it's because it wasn't updated. That's funny. Cool. Alright, what we going on, Chet? What's going on, Chet? In the Bible, does it say all good and that's it? Plenty of verses about him being holy, righteous, and just. Why should anyone care what the Bible says? I don't care what the Bible says. Please call and give me a good reason to care. If it's still in their lens is not just. Sure, he's just ignore all the parts where he isn't and you can continue make believing. Facts. Sure, he's just ignore all the parts where he isn't and you can continue make believing. What do you think of the evidential problem of evil? What? That's... I hate typing out the theist full names. Most of them are too long and they don't stick around. Facts. Shall we start with the dumb assumptions in that loaded question? Right? Matthew, you're 1,000% ignorant on science. The Big Bang Theory doesn't say nothing created anything. Science does not believe that nothing can create something. Go study before looking stupid online. It's embarrassing. Please, you're embarrassing me. Yeah, you believe he's a piece of shit and choose to worship a piece of shit. It could never be me. I'm too Sigma for that. Also, don't care what ancient mythology says. Theism is embarrassing. Yeah, literally. At this point, yeah. 2,000-year-old book or up to date to this day and future expectation of science that has been proven beyond reasonable doubt. Or a book that doesn't even know that Earth is fucking a globe. The Bible still to this day says that there's a firmament that is inescapable and impenetrable. You guys know that, right? The Bible doesn't get updated when we learn shit. The Bible is outdated like a motherfucker. All right. It is dumb to think that something can come from nothing. Yeah, I agree with that. You know what's really funny is that theists don't ever fucking research, and they don't. If they did research, they would know that energy, the first law of thermodynamics, cannot be created. It's always existed. Congratulations, you learned something new. What was before the Big Bang? Fucking nothing, dumbass. The Big Bang is the expansion of the universe. It is the beginning of the expansion. It is the universe. There is nothing outside of the universe. So there is nothing outside of the universe. So there is nothing before the universe. Use your brain. Jesus Christ. No, Matthew. You need to go study. Modern psychology is still catching up to the Bible. Seriously? Your Bible thinks that you are a soul. Psychology has proven that consciousness is in the brain. The fuck are you talking about, you dumbass? Dude, the problem of evil or whatever, first of all, your God being all good is not even possible in this world. Or at least triomny is impossible. He cannot be all good and all powerful. Why? Because if he's all good, he cannot allow unjust suffering. But guess what? The Bible says he creates good and calamity. He makes suffering, literally, in his own words. Go read your book. Go read the Bible. You guys have not fucking read it, and it shows. Sin in Hebrew literally just means missing the mark. It's an archer term. There's no such thing as sin. I haven't made a single emotional appeal argument. Pay attention to what an actual fallacy is. It'll help you out. Why do you guys not know what logic is or how fallacies work, and then you try and argue fallacies? What? You know that there's something called a fallacy, where you say someone's using a fallacy when they're not. That is in and of itself a fallacy. Fun fact. I don't call people out all the time for fallacies because it's ridiculous, dude. If you genuinely use like a really stupid fallacy, like if we're mid-argument and you appeal to authority, I don't care. I'm gonna let it slide. What I am going to care about is you producing some sort of demonstration that your appeal to authority is true. I'm not gonna be like, hey, you appealed to authority on page 32, section 1. I don't care. Now, if you're using begging the question, I'm gonna be, hey, this is called begging the question. This is why it's begging the question and why it's a fallacy. But if you're like, there's a fallacy right there, there's another one right there, you are wrong because of said fallacy. Like, stop being a weirdo. You don't think that's what the fallacy is? Fallacy. The fallacy is a logical fallacy that occurs when someone assumes that if an argument contains a logical fallacy, then its conclusion must be false. You're true. Damn, I was wrong. I learned wrong. So it's saying if there's a fallacy, okay, the assumption that if a particular argument for a conclusion is fallacious, then the conclusion by itself is false. Gotcha. I was wrong. I don't know why I thought that. That's crazy. I totally thought I read that. That's my bad. Appreciate you for calling me out for that. Emotions are subjective, yes. Yeah, if you're saying the universe cannot exist without a God, that requires you proving that some universe exists and proving that there is no God in that universe to compare it to. If you use fallacies in your argument, you're cooked. I don't agree with that. I mean, dude, there's hundreds of fallacies. Like, we use them every single fucking day. So it's like, it's just part of human nature to be wrong sometimes, or we fuck shit up. We're fucking humans, dude. We're not perfect, you know? So if you use like I use fallacies all the time. And when I'm called out, I go, oh shit, I was wrong. Let me learn from this and grow. It's like, I don't think you automatically lose just because you use a fallacy. Sometimes you just don't know you're using a fallacy. And that's okay. Once you're called out, you learn what it is. You don't do it again. You learn. You grow. Bro, you're assuming worse intentions when you debate people. You should calm down if you're going to make some bucks on YouTube. Hey, you should go fuck yourself. I forgot the part where I gave a shit about your feelings. I need to put a, oh, I could put my mug up on screen. We'll put my mug on screen. We'll do that. Let me get an image of my mug. I think I have one. Yeah, there it is. Get an image of that. What image is this? There we are. There you go. Hell yeah. That's what I think about your feelings. That's what I think about your feelings right there. Read that aspect. Yeah. Yeah. Your feelings can go cry me a massive ass river. Yeah, sin is literally just an archer's term. I want to have a shit day mug also. A shit day mug. Ooh, okay. I admit that I'm an asshole. I'm nice when people deserve my niceness. I don't owe anybody respect. I don't owe anybody kindness. I give, out of the kindness of my heart, kindness to some people. But if you come out here trying to fucking fight, I'm going to call you out on all your horseshit. Now, if you join my calls, if you join my chat, and you say something along the lines of, hey, I don't agree with this argument that you just presented because of X, Y, and Z, I'll say, hey, perfectly fucking fair. Let me explain this real quick. But if you go, you're fucking wrong because of this and it hurts my feelings, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. I don't care. This is why I think you're an honest person, or at least try to be, Cody. Something theists rarely do. I agree with that. Theists don't know how to be honest. Doesn't mean you have to be a douche. I have never heard this terminology that way. Very interesting. Try and debate Bro Sanchez. Hey, try to go debate Matt Dillahunty. Best of fucking luck. Who hurt you, bro? Nobody. I actually love my life. Let's see what this YouTube comment says. Dude, you could fall down on accident and cut your head and you would still have a better haircut. Now run along to make more live stream in which 11 people watch you cry about God. Facts. Thanks for the engagement, loser. Sunglass emoji. I do need a haircut. This shit's getting crazy. Who hurt you is the lowest form of debate, right? Bring some sort of an argument. Bring something to the table. Bring something of substance that can be picked apart. Bring something. Crying about your feelings, crying about this fucking YouTuber over there said this and it must be true because he's true. These aren't arguments. You need to hop up in here and say, I believe Genesis 1 is correct because of X, Y, and Z. What do you think? And then I'm going to say, here's why I don't agree with that. What do you think? And then you're going to say, oh, very good points. I actually can't combat that. I'm going to write that down and save it for later. And then I'll come back tomorrow. Here's another thought I had. That is how conversation goes back and forth. With hair like that, I should be growing out. Dude, the longest my hair gets is like just above my shoulder. I haven't had my hair this long in quite a while. I did get away with, when I was working for the army, during the winter, I just put my beanie on and never fucking took it off. And I never got my hair cut to regulation. And there was a day I'm working and they saw like a strand of my hair coming out of my beanie. And my LT walks up to me and he yanks my beanie off and he goes, you fucking idiot. Go fix this shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to send you home. I was like, damn it. It was hilarious. Will the hard R in chat get me permabanned? No, but if you do it, you're gonna get banned. We need to make you a mod. Doo-doo. 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 Chixie, you should be a mod. Who else? Kent, you're here all the time, aren't you? Are you already a mod? No, you're not. You are now. There we go. We got a few mods now. Sorry, guys, I haven't been focused too heavily on YouTube. Just, again, because of the way that everything's set up. Which just for in Mezzo's chat for a while, I thought I'd hop to another church. Facts. What's up, Chixie? How you doing? How you doing? Wow, so I'm all blue now. I wonder if you can change that. I don't know. Oh, Bert. Why are you not? There we go, you kind sir. I think we got like 6 mods now, I think. Something like that. Do 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 do. Bert's a mod. Kent a mod. Aaron a mod. Yeah, Aaron, you're a mod on TikTok too, aren't you? If not, I need to make you one. The problem is I have so many mods because I stream in the mornings and then also sometimes at night. So I need like mods that are gonna. I need enough mods that at least one mod is always gonna be on when I'm on. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Yeah, we'll get you modded on TikTok then. I don't see any people requesting up. If you guys want to hop in and have yourself an argument with me, make me look dumb, go on ahead and click the link. Is it time for Mr. Dillahunty to retire? I'm not Matt. Of course, Bert. Guys, I'm not Matt. Don't compare me to Matt. I'm not as smart. I'm not as intelligent. I'm pretty sure he's seen my videos, if he has, and goes, damn, this kid is... Ugh. I'm not comparing to Matt. Oh, I thought you were comparing me to... I know that I'm so opposite of the other guys in my niche, like Blitz, Ian, etc., that I'm sure they look at me and go, damn, this kid needs some help. Did you have enough time to Google the definition of scientific theory now? Oh, Matt is a raging bull most of the time, but it's different here. I love Matt. The problem is the difference between... how do I say this? I don't think Matt is a raging bull. I think he's done this for so many fucking years that, like, you guys see me going off on people, but Matt has been doing it for more than I have been alive. So he's able to spot the bullshit. He can smell it from a mile away. So I have nothing against the way Matt does everything. Arden helps him calm down. I have nothing against how Matt does things. He calls people out on their horse shit. He doesn't let them fucking take over, etc. I think he does things perfectly fine. The only problem is YouTube, TikTok, etc. doesn't like adult content, as in cursing. They don't like you holding people accountable for whatever fucking reason. How long have you been alive? I'm 25. So I exist because my parents had sex almost 26 years ago. Yeah, he's just so tired of it. Yeah, I don't know if he's tired. I want to argue about your face. It's stupid. America is so strange when it comes to swear words. Dude, I've got my passport right here. I'm so tempted to just go. You know what? Fuck it. Since we don't have any thieves that want to hop up, if anyone wants to hop up with a question, I still want to do it one at a time, but yeah, I appreciate a discussion that doesn't allow presupposition. Where's your first trip? First time I ever went out of the country was Canada, honestly. Prophet Google used to say scientific meant no, it is fiction. Fucking what? Matt's been doing the call-ins too long. He still classes it up for formal debates, but after 2.5 decades of the same bullshit, he has no time for it. Yeah, I agree with that. He's just too good at sniffing out the bullcrap. I believe in the Bible. I do not know where it says the earth is flat. Yeah, in Genesis, when it talks about the earth being that of a stamp, flattened stamped note, like I was talking about when you stamp a letter. It says that it's of a disc. The Bible literally like 2 or 3 times calls the earth a flattened plane or disc, multiple times. The Bible also talks about there being a firmament, which literally means solid dome. So Cody, it seems like you're starting where Matt D had ended up. He's too long. Yours too long career in the Lord's work. I would love to see how you grow and change. I have no clue what the future holds for me. I'm not trying to be like Matt. I'm not trying to be like Justin. I'm not trying to be like Ian. I am here to learn. The reason I made this page, the reason I made Evidence First, is because I was studying religions and philosophy, because I, through my deconstruction journey, miss the church so much that I was trying to prove the supernatural exists, which forced me into studying philosophy. And through studying philosophy, I started talking about philosophy all the time because I fell in love with it. And then I was talking to my ex on a daily basis, just, dude, did you know this? 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 Just throwing it out. And she's like, you need to make a YouTube channel. And I was like, I don't want to. And then eventually I did. So that's why Evidence First exists. My ex convinced me to make it. So my whole entire goal with Evidence First is literally just teach people how to critically think, as I am also learning how to critically think. I am not the smartest person. I have no degrees. I have no formal education. I have a bullshit homeschool diploma. Thing is, you're playing around something that's just not the shape of the earth. Use a dictionary, physical one, if you have it. Use the source you think is reliable on the flat earth site, because I don't accept that as reliable. Yeah, I personally use the Oxford Dictionary. In Latin, government means mind control. The hell kind of a dictionary are you using? Answers in Genesis's dictionary is not a good dictionary, just so you know. Double tag, brah. Yeah, friends will only put up with so much. Yeah. Well, it was one of those things where they like, she said that she wanted to hear it and wanted to learn it, but didn't actually. I'm not the one pretending God isn't real. Here's another YouTube comment. I'm not the one pretending God isn't real. If you really want to know, just ask him right now. Be humble about it and really want to know, and he will show you. If you are not sincere, he won't show you, because it's not a forced thing. So be humble when asking. After he does, I would love to know how you will prove to me what he showed you so I can giggle a little. God's real, bro. I know it seems crazy, but once he shows you, you cannot unknow it. My comment response is going to be, prove it. Your position in deconstruction puts you in a fantastic place to help others who are just starting, though. Yeah, that's my whole goal, is literally just help people grow while I grow. While I learn and grow, I want other people to learn and grow. Do you think the problem of evil is good reason to believe no God exists? No. I don't think any argument is a good reason to believe or not believe in something. You have to base your beliefs on bodies of evidences. If you have enough evidence that something is unreasonable to doubt, that's when I accept a belief in it. You can't even claim intelligence if you don't believe in intelligent design. That's the dumbest horse shit I've ever heard. What is your understanding of this verse? He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth. Yeah, right? I think that it's a mythological talking, same as Zeus. Because there's no evidence for it. There's no justification for a belief in that claim. It's a claim in a 2,000-year-old book. That's all it is. A claim in a 2,000-year-old book. Read the rest of what I said. You can't even claim intelligent design if you don't believe intelligent design. We read it all. We have evidence of intelligent design here on Earth. We can watch people make cars, we can watch people make paintings, we can watch people make buildings. We have evidence that people design things. We call it intelligently designed by people when it is not found naturally in nature. The universe is natural. There's no evidence of some intelligent brain making the universe. So there's no justification to believe that it was made by some intelligent mind. Everything is natural. All the evidence points to natural. No evidence points to a fucking sky fairy. Do you bet your own heartbeat or what? Do you beta your own heartbeat or always consciously breathe or digest your food? What? No, of course not. It's the brain doing it. The brain does it. Isaiah 40:22 says it's flat. It is he who sits above the circle of the earth. Yeah, you can take that as flat for sure. Those are automatic functions in our body. We cannot control them. Yeah, the brain controls it. Intelligent while needing glasses to correct vision. What? They're called automatic impulses and they come from the brain. No, God. You can control them through breath work. That's the entire point of yoga. No, it's not. I mean, yes, we can ever so slightly slow down our heartbeat or slow down our breath, but we cannot control when our heart is going to beat. Those are physiological effects through meditations. I'm surprised no one's hopping up in to call. That's hilarious. Let's see if I can't get a hold of TikTok support. Oh, I got tagged in a video though. Facts. Repost. Facts. Sweet. That was a good one. I love that. It might have been me tagging, just posting you being live. I got a tag for that video. Knowledge means science, and the Bible is science knowledge book. The Bible is a science knowledge book? Dude, are you fucking stupid? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and there was evening, and there was morning, first day. And God said, let there be an expanse between the waters to separate water from water. So God made the expanse and separated the water from an expanse from the water above it. And it was so. God called the expanse sky, and there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. And God said, anyway, so there's the third day. And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plant bearing seed. So plants were made. And then God said, let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons. And he made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars, blah, blah, blah. And that was the 4th day. So on the 3rd day, he made plants. And on the 4th day, he made the sun. On the 1st day, he made the earth. On the 5th day, is that the 4th day? The 4th day, he made the sun. That's not scientific. The 1st day, he made the earth. And the 5th day, he made the sun. Are you stupid? The earth was formed way after the sun. It is not a science book. That's crazy. You guys need to read your Bibles. Atheists as well. Read your Bible. I called in yesterday. You did? Yeah, you did. Back to educating based on the first chapter again, huh? Yeah, pretty fucking much. They haven't read their Bible to such a degree that they've never read the first fucking sentence of the Bible. What's the genetic disease if I'm... Oh, you guys are talking about something. You and a beautiful newlywed couple divorced within about 6 months after birth, so they weren't even a whole family when she finally passed away. Aww, that's horrible. Damn. That's sad. That's sad. Mr. Sandman. Why you're so low? Hashtag free Cody. What? I just remember them being so excited about having a baby and she was beautiful. Yeah. That's why I never call anywhere. Huh? What? Oh, I needed to get my dog in. If only Eve hadn't listened to that darn snake. Right? If only God knew that it was going to happen. He could have done something. Odin was just barking at some squirrels. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be back. I'll be back. Mic is low. It is low again? Seriously? I just raised it. Really? Is the mic lowering itself somehow? Test, test, test. It's still at the same that it was. You guys need to turn your volume up if it's low. I think you guys need to turn your volume up. Put that coffee cookie down now. Here, we're gonna go into my sound settings. I'm gonna turn my mic volume all the way up. And you guys can just turn the volume down if it's too loud. System sounds. Recording. Sounds. Properties. Listen levels. All the way up. There we go. That should be perfectly loud now. Test, test, test. So if it's too loud, you guys are just gonna have to turn your volume down. I get so many complaints that my audio is low as hell. It is now all the way up. So I'm gonna go and get some coffee real quick. I'll be back. Got a good cup of coffee. Spilled some on my leg. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Just spilled a little bit of coffee. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Okay. Do you guys want me to go over anything? Please get a louder mic. Nah, I'll pass. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. You want me to get a new mic so bad? Check this out. There you go. You want me to get a new mic so bad? Buy me one. Don't want to buy me one? Shut the fuck up. Turn my volume up. Turn your volume up. There you go. Your mic had some background static before, but it's perfect now. Yeah, no, I know it's good. They're just messing with us. What's your thoughts on Zamzam water? What? Free will is simply choice. Is that the Wi-Fi password? Yes. Horizontal horizon, sea level, water is always flat. Oh, Jesus is literally a flat earther. Nice. Yeah, if you guys want me to get a new mic so bad, that gray blanket there, that is my Cash App. Have fun. I need a new private jet, so if you guys need to empty out your savings, need to sell your house, whatever it is that you need to do to send me literally every single penny that you have ever had in your entire life, I will accept that. Same as you are willing to give 10% of everything every single fucking week to your church, I'll accept it as well. Make me Joel Osteen. Appreciate it. Love you. Get fucked. Stay fucked. How much does a good mic cost? I have a Blue Snowball. I think it's like $90. If I were to get the upgraded quote unquote version of the Blue and get the Yeti, I think that's like $130, something like that. How much is a Blue Yeti? Let me look. Blue Yeti. I don't know what kind of a mic or webcam I need to get. Aaron sent me one and I liked it. So the Blue Yeti in and of itself is about $90 to $100. Looks like it's about $100 on average. And then a boom mic and everything. Oh, it comes with its own stand, actually. I wouldn't need to get an arm for it. So that's about $100 for a Blue Yeti. So $100 for a Blue Yeti. I already have... It comes with a pop filter and stand and whatnot. I don't know. I'll give you $5 when YouTube monetizes your channel. I'll have the super chats unlocked here in within the next week. But guys, I'm not here for money. I'm here to teach critical thinking and to have conversations with people and learn with people. When I'm talking about give me all your money, I'm joking. Okay, I'm doing this for fun. Does Blue Yeti have XLR though? I don't know what that is. What's your opinion on money? Is it necessary for happiness? No. And does it make most of life's problems go away? Yes. It makes your empirical problems go away. It's not going to help you psychologically though. Like you can use money to have food. You can use money to clothe yourself. You can have money to fix your car. You have money to make sure you don't struggle. You can take days off of work. You can go travel. It helps you in your natural world, but it's obviously not going to magically fix the chemical imbalances in your brain to make you happy if you're depressed. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, money helps. If I give you all my money right now, you'll have a bit of change. Relatable, brother. Relatable. Give me it. XLR is the 3-prong mic plug. What's the purpose of that? How does that help or not help or whatever? If you had the DeLorean from Back to the Future and went back in time, you end up in outer space because of the planet's orbit. The Earth wouldn't be in the same place, but you would be. Facts. I know that Neil deGrasse Tyson has spoken about that before. It's superior? Gotta explain that one to me. I'm not one to tell people how to spend their free time, Bert. Oh. If you can prove the surface of water bends... Dude, what? Can rabbits talk? Can rabbits pull items out of thin air? Or flaunt the laws of physics? Is Bugs Bunny real? No. Then by this logic, rabbits do not exist. No, we have evidence that rabbits exist. Are you stupid? They're falsifiable and demonstrable. Your God is not. Is this the last chance to become a billionaire? No. You can send me all of your money any day of the week. You have a good one, Chixie. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Jesus. It is your burden to prove the earth is flat. Yeah, I don't know what those interfaces are. Never heard of them. I do have a nice PC though. I've never said the Bible can be disproven through science. Science does not debunk God, nor does it prove God. But there are certain things in the Bible that are debunked by science. For instance, the earth being made before the sun, that's false. Your Bible lied to you. Sorry. It's impossible for time travel to the past. Oh, Jesus has everything else in the solar system roundish by its face. What? Earth big, you small. That's a good response. I need to get some videos made today too. You know what? We're gonna throw the PayPal up there too. Everyone keeps on talking about getting a new mic. Let's throw the PayPal up there. Bum 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 bum. How do I use PayPal? I don't actually know how to use this thing. Okay, never mind. I have no idea how to use PayPal. That said, atheism is a religion, not science. Atheist, A means lack of, and theist means belief in God or gods. It's literally a lack of belief in God or gods. It's not a religion by literal definition. Also, if you don't trust us, agencies, you know, there are other countries that do research. What? PayPal is the best. They even have a real office. Yeah, I have PayPal for my payments. Like my income goes to PayPal from social medias and whatnot, but I don't actually like use the app or anything like that. So I don't know how to like where do I go to see? I wonder if it's on the app. Maybe it's on the app. Maybe that'll be easier. There we go. It's on the app. So now we're just gonna edit this. There we go. There you go. We got PayPal and we got Cash App up there. How about that? How about them apples? I cracked myself up. At least someone's laughing at my jokes. Where do you source your information on these topics? Ken, are you talking to me? Saying atheism is defined by its name is like saying communism is the equal distribution of resources. It is. Just because someone doesn't actually do what communism is doesn't mean it's actually bad. Apple Pay. I have an Android. Shame on you, Aaron. Shame on you. I see nobody else is here, so you just be talking to me. What? I'm not only talking to you, I'm talking to everybody. Virtue by definition cannot be aware of. Dude, are you guys gonna hop up and have an actual conversation? Are you guys scared to talk? Is that what's going on here? Are you literally just scared to chat? If you're scared to chat, just say so. It's okay. It's okay to be scared. Oh, you do have an Android. Okay. I would hop up, but don't know how to connect. There's a link at the top of the screen. Or the top of the chat. But Apple's privacy policy is next level. I do agree with that. Apple does have really good privacy and safety features. Do you think we will know everything there is to know about the universe? No. I do not think we will ever know everything about the universe. It's also very dependent on which model for the universe ends up being true. Like, if the universe genuinely goes into an inflationary and then comes back, then we will never know all the secrets of the universe. If the universe completely continues forever to expand, again, we will never know all the secrets because it will forever be creating new secrets. If the universe ends up being finite, though, we have possibility for learning. I mean, it would take probably trillions of years, but we have possibility of learning the secrets. The universe is a mathematical equation and math isn't science. God, he is stupid. Science uses math. I hope that you're not actually this dumb. Do you know what science is? I want to see Jesus as a flat earther describe the scientific method. Support the expansion of Islam? I mean, even if it's expanding, we don't have to search every area of the universe to know everything. I don't agree with that. Because let's say we know, quote unquote, everything about the universe, but we haven't checked out this one corner of the universe. Maybe some new physics exist only in that section of the universe versus our section. Like, you know, I don't know. If Jesus existed, do you think it's likely he was a flat earther? I don't know. Odin is barking. I'm gonna see if he wants to come in now. Odin did want to come in. Hell yeah. Blew my mind. Do you have calculations to show us? I'm no mathematician, but I'll look at. What sort of off-brand streaming service are you using? I thought Streamlabs sucked. I don't use Streamlabs. Jesus thought the stars will fall out of the sky, so likely a flat earther. I was going to call in, but never mind. You don't have to call in. I don't like dealing with trolls anyway. We didn't go inside the sun, but we know what's happening there. We threw some devices at the sun that gave us all the information. The mic is low again. Turn your volume up. It's not showcasing that it's low to me. Don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we don't know everything about the universe. Unlike Christians, we're able to admit that. Oh, Evan's here. Evan, you need to talk in chat if you want to be up here. I'm not reading the chat of the call-in thing. I didn't even know there was a chat. I just saw that it was flashing. Grift. Yeah, keep crying, Prelate. Appreciate the engagement. Do you have background noise canceling or something? Repeat that. The Bible says there's water. Gravity, 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 gravity. Hi, Odin. Exactly. Odin. Who's your good boy? I mean, if you're nice to people, people would come up to talk. I don't need to be nice to you. If you're dumb, you're dumb. I'm going to call you out for being dumb. If you want to explain that your God is true, explain your God is true. If you don't want to, then keep being a little crybaby bitch in my chat. Oh, I keep on going to figure out how to contact TikTok, and then it doesn't work. See if I can't help center. Chat with us. Representative. No, I don't want to. What? Need to make a new support ticket, I guess. How do I make a new support ticket? Oh, there's a violation clip. Guys, did you hear what I got banned from? No, it wasn't. I was joking with Serial Pisces. She said something, and I was joking with her. This is what got me banned. You know what, Alyssa? Kiss my ass. That's what got me banned. Dude, that's crazy. It was literally a joke with someone that I know. That is hilarious. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, we need to get that repealed ASAP. That's funny. Yeah, she's literally a mod. Like, she's in every stream. I was joking. That's hilarious. So it was an automatic TikTok thing, I guess. How do I do this? Oh God, I don't know how to. Okay, there's that. All right, the appeal is sent in. Hopefully it gets. It'd be really cool if they fix that like ASAP. Looks like I can also get it back by taking a training thing. It looks like I'm able to do like a little quiz to get it unlocked. Trying to get this thing done. Sensitivity training. That's pretty much what it is. It's like harassment and bullying. A post shares educational information about bodily health. Is it or is it not a violation? No, it is not a violation. Submit. Correct. Next. And then discussing immigration population and policies with credible statistics. No, it is not a violation. Correct. Literally saying what is and what is not a violation. What's best question you have come up with as a philosopher? I am not a philosopher. Users report content that genuinely believe violates rules. No, it is not a violation. Next. This is the final one. Nudity. Showing a teenager with butt cheeks completely uncovered is a violation. Yeah. Training complete. Congratulations on completing your training and answering our questions. Your live access has been restored. Oh, wow. Live access restored. All right, ladies and Letterman, we're going live on TikTok now. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. That is so funny, dude. Okay, we need to start being more careful with our words. Being a PDF is a violation? Well, no shit, right? All right, guys, we're gonna have to be careful with our words, but we are back on TikTok live. Oh God. Oh, this is amazing, dude. TikTok and YouTube are hilarious, man. Oh, it's so great. Let me pop out the YouTube chat since we've been doing pretty good in YouTube chat. What's up, Kelly? We got the violation fixed. Everything is good. We're gonna have to watch our tongue a little bit because YouTube's a crybaby or TikTok's a crybaby. Stop embarrassing yourself, man. Yeah, Jesus, you need to chill, bro. You were not live on TikTok this whole time? Nope. I just got the repeal. Just don't say. Just cut the no, that, not LOL. I have no clue. What? Sausage fingers? What? All right, let's get the stream going. Kelly, tap the crap out of that like button. Let's get the stream going strong. Oh man, that was so funny. Like legitimately so funny. All right, let's fix this. Let's get that. And then, yep, that looks good. Cool. We're going to then need to move this. Let's put that over there. There we go. Let's make that smaller, actually. We can make that smaller. That can be smaller. There we go. Sweet. There we go. All right. I'm back. I have a plate full of fried potatoes that I am not sharing. That's rude. I want you to share it. Evidence is through Jesus Christ our Savior. Prove it. Hey, that's not nice, Trixie. Exactly. It's not nice, Trixie. Hey, TikTok, keep hitting that like button. We got to keep it, we got to get it going. Anybody who ever said I was nice was exaggerating. I feel that deep in my soul. Deep in my non-existent soul. Is that all you can say? Yeah, you have to prove it, Michael. Your claim is that the evidence is through Jesus Christ. Prove it. Prove he existed. Prove he's the Son of God. Prove he lived and died and resurrected. Prove. Prove. You made a claim. It is your job to prove your claim to be true. It is not our job to debunk your claim. It is your job to prove the claim true. It's called the burden of proof. Go study logic. Best of luck. I know you don't know how to... Cody is actually nice, guys. He doesn't want to admit it. Dude, Jesus is the claim, not the evidence. Exactly. Jesus is the claim, not the evidence. It's not a claim. He was tortured. Prove it. Holy cow, TikTok was way louder than YouTube. Is it really? Are you guys going to have to turn me down on TikTok? That's hilarious. Because scientists that were not Christians found evidence and turned into Christians. Same thing has happened in polar opposite, that Christians have turned into atheists. So, again, appeal to authority, but doesn't prove that there is a God, nor is it the Christian God. How do you know it's not Vishnu? I was just explaining why I wasn't sharing with anybody because I only have enough for me. Facts. Are you still not using OBS? Yes, I use OBS. Those who left God never truly believed. False. That's called the no true Scotsman fallacy. Go study logic. I'm a pastor's son. My Bible is right here. You need to prove your Bible to be true for me to believe in it. It's called the burden of proof. This has been explained to Flirts for over a decade now. Never mind. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, Dre. Your words have zero meaning or power anywhere in this world. God says it. We have testimonies for a reason. No, you don't. Prove it. Yeah, you're back on TikTok. I'll hop over there and help get that going. Thank you. Love you. What does my dad think? He's not happy. They think I'm going to hell. Why would they be happy about that? Oh, my mom is absolutely terrified by it. She thinks that I hate God. My mom thinks I hate God. You're right. It's not my word. It's God's. No, it's not. Prove it. Prove it. I have a cash app for you if we ever get to talk. What? Okay. This dude literally just said, I have a carrot for you. I have a carrot for you. Come get the carrot. No. You can request up whenever the hell you want to. You're the one refusing to request up. How can you hate something that doesn't exist? Exactly. God is worth more than that. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. I know you guys are scared of those words, but prove it. Well, if I request up, you won't let me speak. Yeah, if you say 2 + 2 = 5, I'm going to call you out. If you get butthurt by that, it's your fault, not mine. All right, Trey, you over the age of 18?
Yep, 28.
And you're a Christian?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. What's this evidence for your God?
Testimonies.
Nope. What testimony? Tell me one.
No. Well, about me putting my faith in Christ and God revealed himself to me.
Tell me the testimony.
Okay, so I have plenty of them. So first of all, one of them, my brother's ex-wife was a witch. She put witchcraft over me, right? And I went through that, and Christ had saved me from the sea. See?
So you made a claim. Yeah, you made a claim. Provide me evidence that witchcraft is real.
You're proving my point. It's called discernment. Number 2, I told you you're going to be cutting me off once I got up here. All right.
I'm an atheist witch. I practice witchcraft.
That's cool, bro. I know. Yeah, I know. Because you rebelled against God, so that is witchcraft. You're right.
Learn how to. So there's no such thing as magic. You have to prove that magic exists. You now have a burden to prove your first claim of this testimony, which is that witchcraft is true magic. Now, where is your demonstration that magic happens?
Are you going to let me speak? Or are you going to keep proving my point?
Are you going to keep crying like a baby, or are you going to answer the question?
I don't leave. There's no problem, bro. I don't need validation.
You can shut up and answer the question. How do you demonstrate that magic is real?
I would love to, but you keep cutting me off.
Shut up. Stop crying. Every time I'm quiet, that's your opportunity to talk and not cry like a baby. So I would like for you to answer the question. How do you demonstrate that magic is real?
Can I answer?
Well, I was just quiet, and every time I'm quiet is your opportunity to talk, but you waste your opportunities to talk to cry like a little baby. So would you like to provide a demonstration that magic is real?
Yeah, I'm not the one who's muting me, though.
Oh my God. Yeah, I literally just went quiet again. This is the 3rd time that I have went quiet to allow you to talk, and instead of explaining yourself, you cry like a baby. Now, this live is for 18-year-olds and older. Now, if you're over the age of 18, I would hope that you know how to have a conversation. When someone is quiet after asking a question, that's your turn to respond. So you can respond with your demonstration that magic is real. Go ahead.
So you should do the same. So let's talk about
crying again. Cool. You don't know how to have a conversation. You have yourself a shitty day. Jesus.
You muted me. You muted me. You muted me. I can't demonstrate it because you muted me.
Yeah, when I'm quiet is your turn to talk. And you waste your turn to talk by crying like a baby instead of just talking and explaining. See, instead of saying, how dare you mute me? You could have said, here is my demonstration why I believe that magic is real. What do you think? And then I would have responded with, I think it's good, or I don't think it's good because of X, Y, and Z. And then we go back and forth in conversation. But instead of doing that, you decided to waste your time and go, you muted me and hurt my feelings. That's what you did instead. I would highly recommend next time you use your brain, or at least try to. Tequila. Don't put me on your prayer list. Put the people that are suffering and starving and being slaughtered in Gaza on your prayer list. Maybe your God will finally, for once in all of human history, do something about the suffering of people. Wonderful. Go pray for the kids in Gaza. Make sure they stop suffering if your God actually gives a crap. I'm currently worshiping the God of fried potatoes. Amen, sister. Bro, what? He already did something for the suffering of people. Oh, is that why there are kids currently suffering in Gaza? Is that why? Is that why kids are currently suffering? Is that why there are currently homeless people suffering on the streets? Is that why people are starving to unaliving today? Is that why? Because God is helping so much? You are the first super fan, Aaron. I didn't even think that I could have super fans. I don't have it unlocked. I have no idea how you're a super fan. I swore it was not unlocked. Let me double check this. There's no way you're actually a super fan. I'm special? Yes, so am I. I gotta look at this. I don't believe that I have super fans. Okay, so if we look at, click here. I think it's in fan club. Ain't no way. We do. You are literally a super fan. That's so cool. I didn't think I was able to have super fans. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's dope. I think you're so mad because you have no relationship with your creator. Prove your creator exists. Juan, read your statement and ask yourself, does this make sense? And how is that relevant to an all-powerful God? Exactly. My God is my mom. That's valid. Well, anonymous humans claiming that other humans claim it to be God's words. Exactly. Get your super fan status, everyone. Yeah, everyone, go be a super fan right now. You know what? We're making that a thing. How do I make that a goal? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna set a new live goal. Live goal. How do I set it to be? How do I change the goal? What if I do this and we set it to goal, add, and we do super fans, and we say, I'm not able to do the number 1. Damn. I need to copy and paste the number 1. Number 1. And then we're going to copy and paste because I'm not able. That's hilarious. Control V and then 0. So we can do 10. And then we're going to do that. Wonderful. We're going to add a sound for it. Alert 1. How's that? I don't like that. Alert 2. Alert 3. That's okay. That's okay. We'll add that one. And where did that get set up? Let's set that right here. All right, everyone. Subscribe to the super fans. You get benefits and stuff. All right. Let's get Damien in here. What is up?
Hi, how are you doing today?
18?
I'm 18.
Wonderful. Which God do you believe in?
I believe in one God. I am a Christian.
Gotcha. Awesome. What evidence do you have for your God? What is your best evidence for your God?
Okay, so I would like to ask you a question if you don't mind, actually.
Well, the prompt is, what evidence do you have for your God? So, no, you do not get to burden shift and pivot.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry about that. But my evidence for a God is that I don't believe that there's, I believe everything has a beginning. Everything that's made has a maker.
We need the evidence for beliefs.
Because there's a phone in my hand, and this phone was intelligently designed by a maker.
How do you know that the phone was made by somebody? How do you know this?
It didn't just appear in my hand.
How do you know that it was made by people? Think this through. Come on. I'm trying to teach you critical thinking here.
I know a cow didn't make it. I know a tree didn't make it. I know my pillow didn't make it.
That people made it. Stop saying
Because
I know this, because of this, just say this is the evidence that supports justification in believing that humans made it. This is the warehouse it was made in. These are the people that invented it, etc., etc. Give me the fucking evidence, not your fucking anecdotal hearsay, believe this, believe that, blah, 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 magical fairy dust.
Do you not want to have this civil conversation?
That somebody made a phone. I'm trying to teach you how to critically think.
Okay, because I have never seen a phone appear out of thin air.
I just asked you a question that is very simple. How do you know that somebody made a phone?
And I answered.
No, you didn't. Here's my phone. How do I know that somebody made it? Well, because we have evidence of engineers and people making phones. We have cybersecurity people that work on security of computers and whatnot. We can take the phone apart and see the CPU of it, and we can go and find out which company made the CPU and who invented the CPU, the team that works on the CPU, and what.
And you can't do that with the Earth?
Together in. So we have evidence, demonstrable and falsifiable.
And you can't do that with anything else.
Shut up. So we have evidence that is demonstrable and falsifiable that showcases that phones are made by people. So what evidence do you have that God made the Earth?
Because the Earth is super complex and it could not be made by humans or any other living entity.
So, like, if I want to show you evidence that people
you do not like my
I
answer.
can go to a warehouse. I can show you blueprints. I can show you the people physically putting the bumper onto the vehicle. So, how do you know that your God made Earth?
Then what's the better idea? If there's no God, what's the better idea?
The answer is I don't know. In order to accept the belief as true, you have to have something justifying the belief.
I believe that everything was made by something else, and I don't believe.
I care about what the facts and evidence lead to. So, what evidence do you have?
The facts and evidence is that everything needs a maker. That is the facts. That is the.
You need to learn how to be quiet and listen. I'm trying to teach you something. How do you know? What leads you? What evidence supports a justification that God made Earth? What mechanism?
Are you ready for my answer?
To make Earth. What mechanism did God use?
Are you ready for my answer?
What mechanism did God use to make Earth?
Are you ready for my answer?
What mechanism did God use to make Earth?
You do not know the mechanism of which a person who made a cell phone made the cell phone. I believe everything created has a creator.
What do you mean we don't know?
You do? Tell me exactly how to make a phone right now.
Awesome.
When proven wrong, they don't like to listen to the answers. They want free speech, but they do not want you to answer. And when answered, they do not like your answers, and then they change the question.
A company known for its, and this is the phone that I have. The Google Pixel was developed by Google, a company known for its innovative approach to technology and software. The Pixel series was created to offer a premium phone experience. The first generation, they were launched in 2016. Now let's look at the literal step-by-step process.
So you're trusting the creation for the creator.
No, we have videos,
that is terrible logic. I just want to point that out.
We have blueprints, and we can also go.
Who's telling you that? Your computer?
Can you be quiet and learn how to listen?
But go.
What year were you born in?
You do not know how to listen.
What year were you?
What year was I born in? I was born in 2006.
Okay, so he's not even an adult. okie dokie. I apologize. I am going to go help a friend out with doing an oil change. So I'm going to leave for a couple of hours and then come back and hopefully I can stream in the next couple of hours. I'm going to go do an oil change for a friend. Yeah. They just like showed up. It's crazy. Yeah, I will see you guys a little bit later. I am so sorry about that. That is horrible timing. So thank you guys for being here. I'll go live in a couple hours. Appreciate y'all.